Today's topic, why does every home remodeling company need to use video in their marketing efforts? And my name is Carl with the Remodeling Marketing Team. Glad to be with you today as we address this topic. And when we talk about video, you need to understand that video is the big driver online these days. More video content is consumed than almost anything else. YouTube is the #2 largest search engine in the world, so you want to be using that to your advantage. The other thing about YouTube videos is they also rank on Google, so you're getting really a double punch anytime you use video, particularly if you're using YouTube as the platform to do that, because not only will it rank within the YouTube environment, but it's also going to rank within the Google environment. But there's more reasons for using video than just the fact that it can rank. It's really one of the quickest ways for you to communicate with your prospective audience. It's one of the quickest ways for you to build that know, like, and trust factor because people hear your voice, they see your mannerisms, they can look at your face, they can see your eyes, all of these little subconscious things that are going to help people decide, do they trust you, are going to be able to be conveyed through video. And part of what you have to remember for that residential homeowner, one of their biggest fears is being ripped off. A shady contractor doing subpar work and taking off with their money. And so you've got to overcome that in your marketing, and video is a great way for you to do that because now it puts a face with the place, it puts a voice with the company, and it gives them the opportunity to decide, do they like you or don't they? And so let's talk about using video to grow your home remodeling business. First thing that we need to understand is video shows what you can do. It really shows off your skills, it shows off your work, it shows off the process. One of our clients that we've worked with for many years is Wichita Homeworks in Wichita, Kansas. And one of the things that Wichita Homeworks does well in their video is they will show projects before, through, and after completion. And so it allows their prospective customer to really watch the process. They can watch videos on design. They can watch those initial, starting videos as the project gets underway. They can see videos as the project is midway to completion, and then they can see the final product. And so it gives the prospective client a sense of what they can expect when they become the customer. And so it's a great way to demonstrate your process, to let people see the professionalism of your staff, your teams, your crews. It's a chance for people to see the way you work, the way that you respect the premises where you're at, all of those types of things. And then, of course, it is a showcase for your finished work. And that's the next piece we want to get into, is it creates a portfolio for you where you can showcase your work. You can show before and after. You can get those testimonials from the happy homeowners who are discussing how thrilled they are with their new kitchen, their new bathroom, their room addition, whatever it is you've done for them. So there's a lot of elements that you can pack into your video that are going to give your prospective buyer a greater level of confidence in what it is that you can do for them. So really, this is a place to create your portfolio. When you're talking with a prospective customer, one of the things you can always tell them is, hey, go to our YouTube channel. Here's the link. And we've got walkthroughs of many of the projects that we've been working on here lately. And so what it's going to do is it's just going to increase the connection that prospect feels with you. And that's ultimately what we're trying to do, is to get them to connect with you and to feel connected to you and to trust your expertise, to trust your recommendations, because they've seen social proof over and over and over again through your video content as to how you work and what kind of work that you do. Now, you can also use video to educate your audience. just like I'm doing here with you, you can do the same thing for your prospects and people within your community to help them raise their knowledge and understanding of what it is you do, how you work, things they need to be considering if they're thinking about hiring you. This is a great place to address those frequently asked questions that you may get on a regular basis. It's also a place to address things that tend to be objections in your sales process. So that might be a place for you to talk about costs. It might be a place for you to talk about time to completion. It might be a place for you to talk about your process of quality control. It might be a place to talk about design elements. There's many things that you could be educating your prospective audience on using video as the primary mechanism to do that. And so you want to take advantage of that educational aspect. Here's the other thing about educating your audience. It makes you the immediate expert. And when you are an expert, there's a couple of things that can happen. You can demand a higher price for your services, and you're able to give direction without a lot of resistance because you have already established your position in the relationship as the expert. Kind of like going to the doctor. The doctor says you need to do this. Most people don't question that because the doctor has the expert status. And so this is what we want you to do. We want you to not just be somebody who can do the work. We want you to be the top expert in what you do, educating the consumer along the way. Have to remember, because YouTube is the second largest search engine, there is a lot of traffic to be gained from having videos on YouTube. And so this is a great way to push people to your website, to your landing page, because you can put a link in those video descriptions. You can run ads on YouTube, enhance that visibility even more. One of the things I love about YouTube ads, you can even take your videos and pre-roll them in front of your competitors' videos as part of the advertising program. And so that's one of those secret agent ways, if you will, of using video to your advantage in a highly competitive market. Video is going to help you attract people to your business. People will get introduced to you. They get to know who you are. They get to know the way you operate. They make that determination. Do they know, like, or trust you? Obviously, we want all three of those things to happen. But what it's going to do is it's going to help attract them to you. And what we want to do is we don't want to just anchor them to the service that they are wanting done. We want them to anchor to you as the only viable option for conducting that service. And video is going to be one of the quickest ways to set yourself apart and to set that anchor quickly and effectively. Again, as you're building trust through that process, what you're going to find is you also develop a relationship. And so people will come to you ready to get going. They will have already done their research. They will have already had all of their questions answered. The trust factor is high. And so it's a much smoother sales process. It's a much more productive sales process for you as the home remodeling contractor. And then finally, video is going to help you reinforce your brand and promote it successfully. Now, one of the things I love about video is you're able to repurpose it. You can take that YouTube video and you can rip the audio out of it, turn it into a podcast. You can have a transcription done of the video, turn it into a blog post. You can post that video to your Facebook, to your LinkedIn, to your Google business profile. You can chop that video up into smaller segments and turn it into reels for Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So there's multiple uses of that one video. It's one of the reasons we love video at Remodeling Marketing Team, because we can repurpose it over and over again. We can use it on multiple fronts. We can use it on multiple modalities. And so it's a very productive piece of content for us, and it can be the same for you. Anyway, these are a few thoughts on why you need to be using video to grow your home remodeling business. As always, if you've not scheduled a strategy session with us, you can do that on our website, remodelingmarketingteam.com. and I look forward to talking with you soon.